It's called Testimonial Thursday. And we have a new artist with us today. And I mean, she's doing some great things. Let me just say this. She is a country artist, music artist, and up for an award. So we got a lot to talk about today on Testimonial Thursday. I'm OChea. You can go to www.KEPXRadio. You can also go to my Facebook. I'm about to go live on CHEBRADORSEY. We are getting all you guys ready to go live here on the Testimonial Thursday. Again, we have our lovely artist here today. We're going to mention that on our live video right now as people get on and join on. So everybody go to CHEBRA and get on because we about to go live. We're counting down right now for this lovely show. All right, hi Facebook. I am live on the show for Testimonial Thursday on www.KEPXRadio with our music country artist, Gina Jones. She's with us today and we're just so excited to have her. For those who want to see the video, we will have it on YouTube also. We will have it on OCheaStudioBoutique.com. Also, you guys, stay tuned. I just want to mention $10 Tuesdays. On Tuesdays, y'all get you some hot dresses. This is also live that you will see on Tuesdays. So stay tuned live on Shubber Dorsey on the Facebook. But right now, we got some hot new artists. This is Gina Jones. Gina Jones, welcome to www.KEPXRadio. Welcome. I'm so happy to have you with us today.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the opportunity.
Oh, thank you. Well, we are just so excited. I heard so much about you, and we're just happy to have you on the radio today. To all my listeners, she is fantastic. She's about to receive an award. We're going to talk about some great things that she's doing in the country field. And she is in Nashville right now. Tell me a little bit about Nashville right now, Gina. What are you doing there?
Well, I moved back here. I actually lived here for many years, and then when I met you out in California,
yes,
I was only away from Nashville for maybe 3 years, and I was doing a little touring stuff. That's when I met you out there. I was out there for the Bakersfield Country Music Awards.
Yes.
I'm back in Nashville. I am doing a lot of singer-songwriter events here. I have a songwriter night that is in the area of West End, Nashville. There's nothing quaint area of Nashville, and that is called Nashville Behind the Song.
Yes.
Every week I have a hit songwriter venue, roughly 15 separate local songwriters on that venue. And then I'm also up for 3 different Josie Independent Music Awards. And one is for a song that I wrote about my sister who passed away in February.
Oh, Jesus.
And that is in the outlaw, it was bad, the outlaw genre. And it's called A Giver. It's about her life. She had 130 children and adopted 6, and she passed of cancer in February.
Oh, Jesus. I'm so sorry to hear that.
But it's an honor to have that song for the Josie Song of the Year in that genre.
Yes.
And then also I'm up for female contemporary country artist of the year, as well as,
I'm excited. Wow, contemporary artist. This country artist. I mean, wow.
Yeah, and modern country entertainer of the year.
My God, that is beautiful. Wow, that's awesome.
So, since I've seen you last, right?
Yes, you are doing it. I'm just so proud of you because, you know, your music is just beautiful and all the songs that you write are true from your heart. And I love your music. When did you get started as a child? Was your family into music or was this just natural?
It was natural, but my family, they were naturally into music. My brother first, and then we just all kind of felt, followed suit because he's the leader.
Oh,
leader
yeah.
of the pack. And so he taught he taught a lot of the rest of the kids, and I kind of sat back and watched as a really little child, and it was kind of naturally in me. I was going behind the scenes and picking up the guitar, picking up the bass guitar, and learning the songs behind their back.
Wow, that's amazing. So you were very young. At what age were you?
9 when I started with the family band.
That is amazing. So you started at 9 years old, and you just picked up the guitar. You love music from then. You just knew.
I knew.
Wow, that is
something
awesome.
That's it's born into you,
Yes, it is, and yes, it is. Now, how many songs have you written so far? Because 3 awards for the Josie Award. This is fantastic. How many do you write a day? I mean, are you constantly writing music?
It's per week. I probably write 3 to 4 a week now. However, it just depends. See, sometimes I'll go a week without writing 3 or 4, and then the next week I'll write one every day or something. But I'm writing with a lot of songwriters out here, and a lot of hit songwriters. So I go into publishing companies and write with their songwriters.
Yes.
And I do have probably 1,000 songs to date that I have written. Some of them are finished, I probably they're finished, another quarter of them need some work. But yeah, it's just a constant writing. It's something that you just have such a passion for that. You listen when you talk to people or anything on TV or whatever, and you pick up song ideas and you run with it,
Yes. So how many awards? I mean, you're doing it. How many awards have you received already, Gina?
Well, I have never been, nominated for any awards. This is the independent field, and
wow,
it's a very big honor to be nominated for the independent awards because you've basically gone, they call it sort of outlawed, gone out on your own.
Yes.
To do this, and so that's what I was doing when I was out and I met you in San Diego.
Yes.
I was all up and down, California, Nevada, Idaho, and I was laying groundwork for this.
You were traveling.
Back to Nashville.
Yeah, you were traveling. You were moving it. I was like, okay, you got to go and come back in. And I mean, this is fantastic. I mean, 3 awards. I am just so proud of you. Your music is just beautiful. A big congratulations to you, Gina Jones, because, you've worked so hard for this. And it seemed like some backup awards here. I mean, 3. That's fantastic. And so your awards are going to be given on what day, and where is it going to be at?
Okay, that's number 8, and it's at Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, at the Dolly Park Theater.
Okay.
It's there next to Dollywood.
Oh, beautiful.
And it's very, very nice, a great, beautiful theater there, and it's red carpet.
Beautiful.
And I do have a date.
I love that. Oh, wow. So,
and he's up for 3 awards too, so hey.
Wow, this is hey, it's a package deal. This is fantastic. So, to listen to your music, where can people go, and can you give us some information where people can go and get your CDs and listen to your CDs? Because I understand you have some CDs that you like to talk about, and the songs are very, very real and true. Beautiful, beautiful music. Where can people go to get your CD?
Well, they can go to cdbaby.com, or they can just type in Gina Jones. And then there's also ReverbNation.com, Spotify, Slacker, iTunes, Rhapsody, Amazon, and there's at least 100 sites that you can go online, but if they type in singer-songwriter Gina Jones, it'll all come up, and they'll also see TV interviews and different things like that too.
Wow, that's really good. Okay, you guys have reaching www.KEPXRadio. I'm OChea on Testimonial Thursday. I see everybody on Facebook. To all your listeners out there in Texas, Nashville, all you guys, welcome, welcome, welcome to Gina Jones. She is phenomenal. She's doing a wonderful job. She's got 3 awards coming to her, the Josie Award. She's about to pick up at the Dolly Parton Amphitheater. We are so excited for her. And her music, you guys, pick it up. We're going to give that information again. We'll also have your YouTube video coming up in a week. So you guys stay tuned. For those who are on my Facebook right now, Shebra Dorsey, CHEBRADORSEY. If you want to see the video over and over, you can watch it on my page. Wow, this is good. So Gina, let me tell you something. I've always admired what you've done with your music. And how you just play it originally. You're not using, the boards or nothing. You're actually playing that guitar. You're actually playing your instruments. And that's why I love what you do. And even when you write the music, it's so to your heart. I feel it. Are you writing personal things in your life about your music?
A lot of times there are, but then sometimes that it just comes as a creative work, and it's something that possibly will speak to somebody else. I actually always tell other songwriters that if they write one song,
yes,
and they go out and sing it, and one person comes up and they're touched by that one song, whether they've laughed about it, whether they've cried,
right,
whether it's Christian, whether it's not, then that song's already done its job, and they've been a good steward of that song.
right.
So if it goes out then to the world, it's a blessing.
Yes, it is.
But they don't need to be, they don't need to be frustrated about, whether the song's going to go out to the world or not, because it already touched the person it was supposed to touch.
And I like your music because that's what your music is all about. You want to touch people out here. Like right now, there's so much going on. People need healing. And I love your music because it really relaxes you. It gives you the true statement. But it also gives you that feeling of, wow, I feel so good after, I feel relaxed. And I could tell you just sing it from the heart because others adapt to it. I just love it. It's just beautiful. And I was just saying about your music too. When you do your music, I noticed that you don't just do it. You think about before you write that music. You really put your input into that music. Tell me a little bit about when you're writing music, are these dreams of yours or they just come up?
Well, I've actually had dreams of where I actually wrote songs in my dreams.
Yes.
And there's a lot of songwriters that do that. I look at it as I'm a vessel. I'm a vessel of, and that's it. And that's if whatever comes in, if it comes in through dreams or whether it comes in, during the daytime and I'm just out running errands or whatever, I need to be a good steward over it. So I usually, have the title and when she told me it just went all through me and I knew. I mean, it came to me within 10 minutes.
Wow.
And it's called I'm Lost.
Wow.
And it has a Christian flair to it because it's a very, very true song for everybody. Everybody feels lost at some point in their life. And
So
the
true.
song it talks about that and how we feel unworthy, of God's grace in our life and things like that. And I call that the soul-winning song because every time I sing it, whether it's in a bar full of bikers or whether it's in a church, people are crying.
Yes. And they're adapted to.
Yeah.
Wow. That's good. That is so beautiful. So what I like about it is you do gospel and you sing the country, but you do different variations of your music. I really like that too. Do you write a lot of gospel also?
Do I write a lot of gospel?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I write I've written a lot of Southern gospel music, but I write a lot of worship songs a lot, and usually I put them to the side because I know they're for the future.
Yes. Yeah.
I know that's kind of interesting because it's like a few years ago, I'll back up to 12 years ago, I was a worship leader with my ex-husband, and anyway, we went through some things and we didn't end up staying together, and so then 3-4 years ago, I really had a hard time with my identity because I wasn't doing country music anymore. Mm-hmm. And I prayed about it, and I asked, and God just told me He wanted me to do what I did when I was 9 years old. And I know that sounds strange, but I said, "You want me to sing country music?" I was shocked,
Wow, that is amazing.
And so,
wow.
So yeah, he likened that, and he spoke to my spirit, and he said, "You are the only one that can touch the people that I need touched in that arena.
Wow.
You're a seed sower." So He wants me to go out and sow the seed, whether it's a funny song, off color even, whatever it needs, whatever needs to be sown into that situation, so that somebody there that's maybe hardened can laugh, and then the walls come down, and then later on I hit the song that touches their heart.
Beautiful. That is so beautiful.
Sort of a ministry in itself, in the middle of the country music field. Mm-hmm. And that's the way I'm called. So
wow.
I find it very interesting that that God does that, and we all think that it's just all about in the church, and
right.
It is about in the church, but it also is outside the walls.
And that's true. That is so true. Yeah. I mean, the word says, He said, "Go out and do my works." He didn't say stay in the church. He says, "Go out and do my works." So what you're doing is definitely what He appreciates and He loves. And I like that. Like I said, you use your heart, you minister to people through your music, you help many. Also, tell us about the charities you have done, because I've seen you do a lot of charities, events, through your music. That is fantastic, helping so many. Tell us when your last charity was.
The last charity that I did was a little songwriter gal named Christina Valentino, and she, I met her when I first came back here, and I was doing a songwriter, and she came, and we just really bonded, and she opened up with me about all of her past, and it was very, very similar to my past. And so every time I had a chance, I was speaking into her life as much as I could. Mm-hmm. And she was set to be on my new Songwriter night that's downtown. That's a very nice one. The other one was nice too, but this one is just a way upper echelon, So
yes.
she was due to be on the Songwriter night a couple weeks ago, and she was killed that week in a motorcycle accident, and it was a hit and run, and they have not found the white sedan that hit her after she flew off the motorcycle. They haven't found the person yet. They ran off. It's a very horrible tragedy, and she had children, and so it hurt me. It just really took me apart, and I just said, God, what can I do? And He laid it on my heart to make that Songwriter night all about her.
My God, thank you,
Jesus. And so I made it to a mini.
Thank you, God.
I made it to a mini musical festival with Marty Morgan. Wow. Lori Morgan is a country singer, and that's her brother, and he came with his people from his publishing company, and they played, and we had probably 20-something people on that venue that night.
Yes.
And they gave money, and then I also did a fundraiser online on Facebook for her family. Yes. And we raised, by the time that Facebook pays out the last $300, we will have raised around in between $1,800-$1,900, and that was the last minute, you know, and
Wow.
week of her, yeah.
That was such a
So
blessing.
all together, and yeah, so that is going to her children, by the way. Their stepmother is going to put that in a fund for her children for the future.
Wow. Well, you know, that's amazing what you're doing, because, you know, using your music to bless ministries is so fantastic and what we need today. It's not about you. And I like what you're saying. You're using your music as a beautiful tool to help somebody else pick up and take it and run with their lives in a great way. And it also helps them with not only a smile on their face, but you're feeding, you're helping, you're doing what you can through your music. And one thing about your music too, and I tell people, music comes from the heart. It has nothing to do with color. It comes from the heart. And when it touches your heart, this is why it amends to so many different cultures, and that's what it's really all about. Getting to different households, getting the word out to let people know, hey, you know, there are people out here who do care. And the music also are here to heal. And you can have, and that's what you're doing. I think that's fantastic through country, and that is beautiful. You are reaching www.KEPXRadio. I'm OChea. You can also go to OCheaStudioBoutique.com, where you'll see YouTube videos live. Okay, within a week you will see Gina Jones, and she's with us today. She is a country music artist up for an award, and she got 3 awards coming, and she will be receiving the Josie Award at the Dolly Parton Amphitheater. We are so happy to have her here. I have a question for you, Gina, and I am just so happy to ask, but do you believe that your testimony has a lot to do with your success today?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, yes. You know, I made a lot of wrong choices in my life, because I was raised in a bar from the time I was 9.
Wow.
You know, in and out of bars, and, you know, when you're around this dysfunction, then you don't know any better than that. You know, I was kind of raised myself, really. I was a runaway, and at 15, and just, I won't go into the whole story, but because we're writing a book about it, and I'm not going to let that out there, but I'll tell you what, we are going to have one great book written within the next year
I'm
of
so
my
excited.
testimony, and it is a testimony of great how God brought me out of extreme darkness into the light, and now it's taking me back into the darkness so I can bring other people out into the light.
Isn't that beautiful? That is beautiful. So I mean, let us know when your book comes, because I would love to not only read your book, but purchase the book, but also, you know, get you back on the radio station so we can get people to hear about your book, because that's going to be beautiful too. I mean, not only with your music, but your testimony about your life.
Exactly.
And, you know, I like what you said, you know, how you were raised, you know, basically in the bar, and how you turn things around for the light. And it reminds me of what God said, what's in the dark will come to light. And I like that you brought it all to light through your music, through your ministry, through helping many around, not only here in San Diego. I mean, we hooked up right away when we met, you know, it was just destiny.
Exactly.
But you're also back there in Nashville, you're doing some great things there. When you travel, you're doing some great things there. So this is wonderful, helping little children too. I understand you help young kids.
Yeah, I speak into a lot of young teens' lives, or wherever God will lead me, I'll go, because, like I said, you know, I was a runaway, and I want to make sure that I am a good steward over my bad choices in life. I always say you have to be. It says to be a good steward of your gain.
That's right.
But they don't. You have to realize your lot in life isn't just gaining all the time. It's also a loss.
That's
right. So I always say, you know, be a good steward of your pain as well as your gain.
That is so true.
Because if you can be a good steward of your pain and turn that into something beautiful, then God is going to bless everything. That's where your gain comes from.
That's right.
So He will bless everything in the future if you own up and you own your bad choices and you're a good steward over that, and then you take that and use it for other people. So whether it's a teenager, whether it's an older person that is still struggling, or it doesn't matter. I mean, I speak to everybody from 8 to 80.
Yeah, that's right. Well, one thing about
whatever God wants me to do, I do it.
There's no age on it, and that's true. It's all about what you're doing, and you're, like you said, you're helping from children to any age through this beautiful music, and I'm just like, wow, because your life wasn't a gold spoon. And so,
no.
This is why,
fork,
there you go. You guys hear that? This was a wooden fork. I like that. That's that country in you. I love that. But it was a wooden fork. And, a lot of people's lives are not golden spoon. I mean, my life wasn't. And I'm very blessed. I'm grateful for what I have. And we're appreciative for what we have. But the true testimonies are because you didn't have and what you're doing with it today. And that's what I like about what you're doing. You're saying, hey, I didn't have these things, but you used what God gave you and you blessed somebody else through your music. When you picked up that guitar, I believe you were 6 years old. God already had a plan for you then to help many through your beautiful music, through country music. I am so happy for you to receive this award. You deserve it. A big congratulations from us here at www.KEPXRadio. Gina Jones, you've done it, and you keep on doing what you're doing because we are so happy for you. We are about to get off air. We are at 5:56. We get off the air at 6 o'clock, you guys, but this interview was beautiful. One thing I want to say also, Gina Jones, tell the people again one more time where they can go and get all your information, because we want people to go either to your Facebook or get your CD, because now will you be having a video and filming this when you receive your award?
Yeah, I believe that, and by the way, it's nominations, so I'm believing that I'm going to receive all three.
Oh, you already got it. You already got it.
It's nominations, so I want to clarify that, but yes, I believe they will be filming that,
okay.
And so that'll be a good thing that will be up on Facebook and also on the JosieAward.com.
Okay, good.
JosieMusicAwards.com.
Okay.
So anyway, yeah, they can go to my Facebook page, Gina Jones at Gina Jones Music, and there's also my Nashville Behind the Song at Gina Jones Music too. Then to buy my album, they can go to cdbaby.com, reverbnation.com, YouTube, Spotify, Slacker. I also have a Django radio station, iTunes, Rhapsody, Amazon. So those are just a few that they can go to download music. Or else they can buy an album as well. They can have CD.
That's right. Well, we want to thank you. Yeah, this was fantastic. I'm definitely waiting on your book, and I'll definitely check you out and listen to you because I love your music. I want to thank each and every one of you guys who are here at www.KEPXRadio. Thank you for listening in to Gina Jones, our music country artist who's about to receive some beautiful awards. Again, we want to thank her for joining us. And also, you guys go to my Facebook, CHEBRADORSEY. We are live on Facebook. You will be able to hear her on the video, but we'll also have the YouTube video coming soon, which you can go to OCheaStudioBoutique.com. Thank you, Gina Jones. Thank you, and big congratulations to everyone out there. Thank you for joining us today. Again, this is OChea Testimonial Thursday.